Do one of these for me. Love that. Who was your first pet that you have?
I honestly don't remember if Chubbs or Lucky came first. We'll go with Lucky because he looks the oldest. He's a brown Chihuahua mix. His face is white. So he's probably like, I want to say like 14, 15. He's a stray. Always has been, always will be. He's at our house, but his heart will always be afar. It's actually kind of interesting. He was running the streets, he was just a puppy, and my friend and her mom actually found him, and we're trying to grab him so he wouldn't get hit. It was a really busy street, and he's always been quick, and they were able to grab him, and you know, he didn't have any owners or nobody claimed him or anything, and so we took him in. So we rescued him. His name is Lucky. Put that together. Yeah, so she called me and wanted to know if we wanted him, and of course we did. I had an older dog at the time, so we just kind of added him in with the one dog we had. So yeah, he fit in really well, and he's really cute. He has a lot of teeth missing. He's an old man. He has a slit in his ear because he got attacked once. Yeah, so he's been through it. We just recently lost him again. He's an escape artist. In the backyard, he would always, you know, dig holes and stuff, but you know, he's gotten better. He's old, so he doesn't get as far if he tries to get out. He eats everything. Lucky will eat anything from the ground. Yeah, that's Lucky. And there's Chubbs, also known as Chubbies, also known as Chubby, also known as Tobias, which nobody calls him that. That's his actual name, Tobias. But I don't actually know where Chubbies or Chubbs came from. He was my brother's friend's dog, and he just couldn't take care of him, so he handed him over. We kind of babysat him one time, and then he just never left. He doesn't like me. He hates me. He gives everyone kisses but me. I think now that he's gotten a little older and I'm the one that's taking care of him, he likes me a little bit more. He's a white mini poodle, so they say. Nobody believes us because he's bigger than what they think. People think he's a Bichon, but he's not. He's a poodle. He's probably the same age as Lucky. I don't really know, maybe like 13-ish. Yeah, him and Lucky are best friends. They do everything together. They sleep on the same bed. They go out to the bathroom together. They literally walk out together. They don't ever, you know, if one goes out first, they always wait till the other one goes out, and then they go together. They love each other. They're like a married couple. I know when we take one to the vet or when one goes to get groomed, the other one is really sad. It's mostly Lucky who gets upset, I think, because he also is not fighting with somebody for treats. Chubbs is my mom's dog. He actually was the first one to kind of know that something was wrong. My mom has some health issues. How do I say it? What's the word?
Intuitive?
Yeah, he's very intuitive. You know, they say that dogs always like know, they always catch things like medical like things, or they always know that something is wrong with their owner before the owner knows. Like they can sniff out cancer or like whatever. That whole story is for another time. He definitely knew something was wrong. He is always by her side. He's always checking on her. Yeah, he's a very good boy. Their beds, well, their beds. His bed is right next to her on the couch, or by the couch. So she gets up to go somewhere, he follows her. So he might not be normal, but but yeah, so he's very good. The two boys, they just sleep a lot, so they're not very active. Lucky still does get very excited every now and again. They'll play like for like a minute. Chubbs will go chase a ball or whatever, but he gets tired very fast. So they're a lot slower than they were, but yeah.
I love that they kind of are a together story.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have my dog, Sassy. She's a German Shepherd. She's 8 years old. She's a little senior. She's the first dog that I have had from puppy to adult that I first cared for on my own, trained on my own. Shake. Good girl. Shake. No. Shake. Good girl. I, do everything for them. Well, for all the dogs now that I'm able to, but the training mostly. At the time I was working at a dog training place, so I was able to pick up on a lot of things and learn a lot of training techniques and everything, so it's like played into raising her, but she's really good. She listens very well. She's definitely a mama's girl. She only listens to me, which is pretty bad, but I think she just has her human, and she, that sticks to it. I think just because she is a dog who needs structure, and I am the one that is able to give her that. Obviously, my parents are, typical grandparents. They give them whatever, all the treats, all the everything. They give her a lot of freedom, so she definitely takes it when she can, but she just likes the structure. At the beginning, she was kind of weird with other dogs. She grew up with all the dogs that I have now, but it just kind of seemed like she kind of was off a little bit. She kind of wasn't okay with them at some point, but definitely now she's fine. They're all able to coexist. They're all able to be in the same house and be around each other without everything going crazy, which is good. And yeah, she's just, I don't know, she's my girl. Yeah, I definitely wanted a girl dog. I've grown up with a lot of girl dogs. I don't know, I've had her since she was a puppy. A very young puppy. She was very cute. She was all black. Now she is not. She has white patches on her because she's an old lady. And yeah, I don't know.
Old lady.
She's an old lady. What
Yeah,
else do I say
old
about her?
dogs.
I know, I have a lot of senior dogs. I just switched them all onto senior food.
Oh.
They seem to be liking it. I was very worried because they are very picky, but everything so far so good. Yeah.
Did you talk about how she was the wrong dog? You don't want to hurt her feelings.
She's a really good dog. We haven't really had any issues with her, so I'm really glad that we have the dog we have. She, you know, like, I think we just lucked out. We pretty much just lucked out on her, I know. I think she had potential to not be a good dog, honestly. But like I said, she needs structure, and with the correct structure and, like, you know, keeping up with it, she just kind of needs like a job. She needs to be doing something. She needs to know that she's good. She's
the goodest girl.
Or else she completely freaks out. I think now she's gotten older, she's a little more skittish. She never used to be as skittish as she is now, but I just think, you know, I don't know what it is, honestly. She's been pretty good. Like I said, we weren't able to really socialize her with a lot of dogs just because she was kind of weird, but when I worked, there was dogs everywhere, and I was able to bring her closer and kind of get her familiar with dogs. So I think she's, you know, I took Lucky out this morning and she wanted to play with him. She was like jumping and like really excited. But she knows Klaus, and they were fine together. So yeah. So those were our quirky pets, except Chomps, because he's too much for this video. Those are just the dogs.
Our quirky dogs. As you can see, every dog, just like every human, has their own story. And I think that's really interesting, actually. Like, I didn't know that we would go this in depth with the video before we started, but I'm kind of like happy with the way that it turned out. You kind of like get to know the dog, like
Almost
on a different level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like how they came to be the way that they are. Yeah. I like our dogs.
With the new puppy edition, I'm really wanting one, but also really seeing how I don't want one.
Yeah, it's so much work, and it's hard like to explain that to someone who like doesn't see that part of it. Like they're just like, I want a dog, I want a dog. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. It's like raising a baby, but raising a baby dog. It's exactly the same. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun. It was, yeah, laid back, a little more personal. Get to know our pets.
Yeah.
And
don't
kind
even
of
know
us.
but
Yeah.
you know our pets.
You know a little bit about us by knowing our pets, because I feel like there's so much like a part of who we are too.
Yeah.
And like being dog parents is actually kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't have a life because you got to take care of your pets.
Yeah. Or other people's pets.
Or other people's pets.
Oh. We'll be back next time with something fun.
Something sweet.
Oh. All right, so thanks for watching. We're Comical Duo.
Hit that bell button. Subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. We've kind of been a little slow with posts lately. We've been a little busy. But we will pick back up, and we have a lot coming. We
have a lot of ideas.
So many ideas.
Yeah, so we'll get into it, and yeah.
And you're going to get into it with us.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you next time. Here's a sneak peek starting now.
My heart just raced really bad. My heart is racing. I have one right here.
I'm convinced the house you're staying at is haunted.
Okay, I think I'm getting abducted by aliens at night.
Probed.
But I also don't sleep, so I don't know when they would abduct me.
I don't think you would remember it anyway.
Oh, anyway. Carol's coming out.
Don't you know?
The bestest boy.